do? Oh yeah, I need to turn my... Hang on a second.
Let's hear it for the following sponsors of our program today.
Let's load Twitch up on our phone quickly. The Ultimax opening is better, I'm just saying. Okay. How is the volume? Let's see. Oh well, it's buffering, so we can't see, but if I just keep on talking, then it might stop buffering. I don't... Maybe. How is the volume? Well, okay, yeah. It sounds good. For now, I'm just testing it a little bit more and then we'll see. Okay, you know what?
Persona 4 Arena.
Okay. Alright, well, the new mic seems to be a much better version. It actually seems to be working.
Welcome to the Velvet Room.
Let's see, we'll just
This
check.
place exists between dream and reality, mind and matter. Now then, why don't you introduce yourself?
Alright, I'll put my phone on charge.
This
Right,
is a
I'll put my
space
phone on
that
charge
only those who
for a little
have,
bit.
in one way or another,
And
entered
we'll
into
play
a
some
contract
video
may
games.
enter. In your daily life, you subconsciously heard the call to awaken, and you chose to follow the destiny of your inner voice, thereby enacting your glorious awakening to your power.
Right. We'll do Yukiko next, I guess. Because we finished Use, we only did like the end of it because I didn't stream anything else. Yeah, sure.
Very well.
Exciting.
I'm also eating some bread at the same time. And maybe an ice cream because it's nice.
Oh, here. Yuki-chan, are you okay? Do you need any help?
Huh? No, it's okay. I want to do this by myself.
Are you sure? If you need a hand, don't hesitate to ask.
Oh, here we go. I smile back at our waitress Kasai-san and concentrate once again on slicing the carrot on the cutting board in front of me. Alright, is that... I'm still trying to sort it out. In front of me. Alright, is that... I'm still trying to sort it out. In front of me. Well, hang on, we'll see, hang on. Is that... It's pretty tough to cut. Well, hang on, we'll see, hang on. I am Yukiko Amagi. Yeah, sure. Alright, it's only me in the chat anyway, so it's not like I'm talking to anyone at the moment. Alright. There we go. I am the only daughter of the Amagi Inn. Where's my drink? Here it is. Some people here call the inn a famous local landmark, but to be honest, that description doesn't really register with me. Honestly, I think people only see it that way because this place just happens to be a countryside town without any other standout places of interest. I'm getting training from Amagi Inn staff, but the food I'm cooking right now isn't to help out the inn. Actually, my cooking is, well, not so great. There's no way anything I cooked would be served at the inn.
This is the Evening Journal with news for May 2nd. Our top story is on the domestic airline that was hijacked yesterday.
Momentarily turning her attention away from listening to the TV in one of the guest rooms,
Oh my, look at
Kasai-san
the
speaks
time.
to me.
Yuki-chan, don't push yourself too hard, okay?
Thank you.
The latter half of the Golden Week starts tomorrow. Usually I won't have that time off, since I'm so busy helping out at the inn during the holidays, but I've already been given permission to take tomorrow off. I've been given the time off because, well, Yukun is coming back to spend time here in Inaba. Yuna Okami. He's a precious friend, who transferred to Yasugami High here in Inaba last spring. He had to transfer back to a school in the city because his parents returned from their jobs overseas, but I finally get to see him again after 2 months. Just thinking about that news puts a smile on my face. People may think that I'm overreacting over just 2 months, but it still makes me happy. I mean, the year spent with Yukun was quite a special year for us. I'm sure that no one would believe me if I told them, but we got dragged into a serious case that occurred in this town last year and we solved it. The one who led the team we created then, the investigation team, was Yukun. Most of us here were in the sorry. I can't read. Most of us who are in the investigation team are going to meet up for his return tomorrow. I'm already excited about it. That's when an acrid burning smell stings my nose.
Right, I was grilling the fish.
I hurriedly flip the sea bream I left on the grill. It's still good, right? Yeah, it still looks good. I think it'll be fine. Maybe. When I look inside the pot, a lot of the water is gone, but the ingredients I put in there to boil look soft, so it should be okay. It's probably time to turn the stove off, though. I finished the final touches and I can finally take a breather. It's been a while since everyone in the investigation team got together, so I want to make it seem a little more like a celebration. That's why I began making this boxed lunch for all of us. There was a lot more food to prepare than I'd expected. I have a new respect for our cooks. The number of guests we get here every day is way more than the amount of people I'm cooking for. You have to make a lot more food than I just did. I grabbed the largest tiered lacquerware box we have and struggled to cram all the food
Presentation of the
into
food
it.
is important, but I think taste should be a cook's priority. The boys will eat a lot. I'm sure Chie will too. I definitely shouldn't skim. There, all done.
Huh? An email? Who could it be from? I opened my cell and noticed a familiar name being
Chie.
displayed.
I wonder if she forgot where we're meeting up tomorrow.
Chie Satonaka. She's been my best friend ever since I was little. She's also a member of the investigation team. We went through many things together as a result of last year's events, and now are even closer than before. The email I received was a confirmation of our meeting place. That Chie, she must have gotten so excited over hearing that we were meeting up that she didn't bother paying attention to anything past that point. That's so Chie.
What?
There was more to her
Midnight
email.
Channel is on the air again.
The Midnight Channel. At midnight on a rainy night, if you look at a TV that's turned off, you'll see your soulmate. That was the urban legend that spread like wildfire in this town last year. At first I obviously thought it was just a rumour, but I was wrong. It wasn't some superstition, there actually was something to the rumour. When we tested it out for ourselves, we really saw an image appear on the TV, even though it was turned off. It wasn't actually your soulmate. The person that appeared on TV was a victim. This is why the investigation team was formed. The phenomenon was closely tied to the incident that we resolved. In a nutshell, it was a series of murders. A few people died and it was all over the TV news. That alone is already a serious case, but we discovered something even more shocking about it. There was a world inside TVs. Personas and shadows. We encountered so many unbelievable things that there's no way I could explain all of it. But everyone in the investigation team desperately did their best, and we managed to take care of everything. Even the Midnight Channel was shut down. So it's pretty strange that it's on again all of a sudden. So it's pretty strange that it's on again all of a sorry, what? It seems Chie hasn't seen it in person yet, judging by her email. She just said, "Let's watch the Midnight Channel tonight." I glanced out the small window in the kitchen. Today's forecast is rain. The perfect weather for checking the Midnight Channel.
Possible.
Words of denial tumble from my mouth. It's not that I don't believe Chie. It's just that I'm really hoping that it's not true. If the Midnight Channel is broadcasting again, are we going to see another series of murders? These worries begin gnawing away at my stomach. Standing up against my own shadow that had gone berserk, and all the bonds that I had formed and strengthened with everybody in the investigation team are important memories of mine. But this would be something different. Even as I send off a reply to Chie, my emotions are still running wild. I've got a bad feeling about
There you
this.
are. Someone's on the phone for you, Yuki-chan.
I'm so on edge that when Kasai-san speaks up, I jump a little. I feel like a fool. I'm all worked up over the mere possibility that something's going to happen again. I calm myself down and smile at Kasai-san. Though, this is kind of odd.
Who could it be at this hour?
He said he was Kujikawa-san's manager and he wanted to ask you something.
Rise Kujikawa. She's an underclassman that goes to the same high school. She's also a member of the investigation team. But she's also a famous idol and a TV personality. Rise had taken a break from her job during the case, but she had been making preparations since this spring to get back into show business. She's been super busy recently. I have no idea why her manager would be calling me though. Kasai-san jokes that they're trying to recruit me and hands the receiver to me. She ducks back through the split curtain. This isn't helping that uneasy feeling I was having earlier. I take a deep breath and put my ear to the receiver.
Yukiko Amagi.
Oh, I'm sorry to call so late. My name is Inoue. I'm Rise Kujikawa's manager.
Yes, that's what I was told. How can I help you?
Well, you see, I can't reach Kujikawa. I was hoping you might know where she is.
Huh?
They don't know where Rise-chan is? Apparently she won't answer her cell and isn't at her grandmother's place, nor at her parents' home in the city. Her exhausted manager told me he was at such a loss that, out of desperation, he looked up Arin's number and called me, since he knew that we were friends. I feel really bad for the poor guy,
I don't know.
The manager on the other side of the phone replies with a downcast, I see. After he apologizes for calling me out of the blue like this, he ends the phone call. Not before asking me to keep Risei's disappearance under wraps. Everything? What? Everything? Where did I see that? Even setting aside work, he must be worried sick about her. At least that's what he sounded like to me. The world of showbiz is pretty tough. This must be especially rough for Inoue-san, because Risei-chan also went missing last year when she took her break, so the fact that she's done this before must have him even more nervous. However, the only reason I was able to become acquainted with her was because of what happened.
Don't tell me.
The airing of the Midnight Channel again. Risei-chan suddenly disappearing. My mind is a swirling miasma of depressing ideas and worst case scenarios. Could Risei-chan have gotten dropped into a TV again? Again? I know that my tendency to immediately gravitate to the worst possibilities is a bad habit of mine, but I just can't stop myself. Music is just gone. I open my cell and bring up my list of most called contacts. My finger stops when I see the name Yuna Okami on the
I can't
display.
go running to him with everything. There's no proof that it's happening again anyway. I shouldn't make him worry.
There isn't any reason to be concerned about anything yet. Yukon will be returning here soon enough anyway. After being away for so long, I want to welcome him with joy, not with unnecessary burdens. There's a reasonable explanation for everything so far. I need to keep my wild thoughts to myself until I have some real confirmation.
Risa-chan's number is...
I look for Risei's number on my cell and then press the call button. 1 ring, 2 rings, 3 rings, no response. With each unheeded ring my anxiety grows. Why isn't she picking up? Maybe she's in an area with bad reception? Or maybe she's in a dangerous situation where she can't pick up. No. I have to stop thinking like that. Yes, call Yosuke, he'll know what to do. He's very reliable, I'm sure. I press the button to end the call, trying to similarly end all of my worries, and I begin looking up another number. Yosuke Hanamura. He's another classmate, a member of the investigation team, and also apparently Yukun's partner. As in... gay partner? I'm just saying. I've seen the way Yosuke looks at you before. At first, I thought that Yosuke-kun was just calling himself that, but it seems like Yukun feels the same way now. Considering that he gets along with everyone pretty well, and he's got more friends than I do, he might know something about Risei-chan. Since he's probably the best choice to go to as long as I don't have any real information, I call up Yosuke-kun on my cell phone. This time the call connects immediately. Yosuke must have answered his phone without even thinking about it. I feel a little relieved and speak up.
Yosuke-kun? Good evening, this is Yukiko. I got an email from Chie a moment ago.
Yeah, she told me too. About the Midnight Channel coming back, right? Sheesh, I bet Chie was half asleep when she emailed you.
Hearing Yosuke's cheerful voice takes a bit more of my worries away. I make sure to choose my words carefully to try and not make things sound too serious and relay what I heard about Risei-chan from her manager.
I just received a phone call about Risei-chan disappearing. Well, not literally disappearing, but... Anyway, it seems her people can't get in touch with her.
Really?
This ice cream isn't bad, actually.
She didn't mention any problems she was having to you, right?
No, I think she would have told us if anything was troubling her. She was busy, but happy to be working.
Right. And now rumors of the Midnight Channel coming back.
Yeah.
I gradually tell Yosuke-kun all my fears. I promised Inoue-san that I wouldn't tell anyone, but I figure that the investigation team needs to know things like this. After all, Rise-chan has been through things with us that I'm sure she would have kept secret from her manager. After we talk about Rise-chan's disappearance, a slightly awkward silence falls upon the conversation. Has Yosuke come to the same conclusion as I have? But Yosuke breaks the silence after a quick moment, and he responds back in a serious,
let's
yet
not get carried
cheerful
away.
manner.
First we need to see if the Midnight Channel's really back. There's no use worrying over things we don't know are happening. It's always important to be sure first, right?
It's time like these that I once again realize that my friends on the investigation team are wonderful. You, who is calm and decisive, Yosuke, who's always the source of good cheer. And it's not just the two of them. Everyone's personalities on the team complement each other, and because of this we were able to overcome all the inconceivable obstacles that we faced.
Thank you, Yosuke.
I thank Yosuke and hang up. There's no use in getting flustered. First, we need to confirm the current situation, and then think of a plan based on what we learned. This feels nostalgic. A smile forms on my lips as my worries subside a bit. The lessons learned from last year are helping me now. The Midnight Channel airs at midnight. I've got a lot of time to kill until then. Oh, I know. I have to clean up the kitchen. I don't want to leave a mess for our cooks when they arrive in the morning. After I finish cleaning up after myself and take a bath, I return to my room. I look at the clock, but it's still not even close to midnight. I try reading a book, but nothing is sticking with me. It even feels like time is moving slower. I just want midnight to hurry up and get here.
I'm sure things will be fine. Nothing will happen.
Here we go.
They are friends, yet powerful foes. The desperate fighting program amongst high school students. A new legend is about to start.
May the manliest of all men come on down!
Nobody touches his precious Nanako, the sister complex kingpin of steel, Yu Narukami!
It's only natural.
Wage slave in the boonies by day, hero by night, Captain Resentiment, Yosuke Hanamura!
Everything that bores me has gotta go!
A spunky dragon with deadly legs, the carnivore who's discarded womanhood, Chie Satonaka!
You need to eat more meat!
Please escort me to the ring, my prince! The unconquerable Snow Black, Yukiko Amagi!
I'll finish you in one strike!
Blooming roses and bulging muzzles, the blood-curdling beefcake emperor, Kanji Tatsumi! Deep into realms of romance, the body of a child, the brain of a genius, the 2000 IQ killjoy detective, Naoto Shirogane!
Is this an army of idiots?
Fight and survive towards the one throne waiting at the end! The P1 Grand Prix where fierce fights will be fought! The battle begins tonight!
Hey.
What on earth was that?
I sit in the Juno's food court with the big box lunch I made yesterday in a heavy heart. Until yesterday evening, my only concerns for today were cooking enough food for everyone and worrying about whether Junes would be too crowded. A lot has changed in those few hours. Instead of coming here early to reserve space for my friends, now I'm here even earlier because I'm worried about the events of last night. On a side note, sitting here right now makes me realize that there are a lot more people in this town than I ever imagined. And with that many people, quite a few of them probably saw the Midnight Channel broadcast last night.
Why is this happening?
I know that I'm not going to get an answer to that question, but I can't help but mutter it to myself as I sit and wait. This is the first time a group of us have appeared on the Midnight Channel. Chie and some of the others were on it last time, but this was my first time seeing myself on it in person. No matter how hard I tried to deny it, there's no doubt that it was me. They even gave me a ridiculous title, The Unconquerable Snow Black. What's that even supposed to mean? Everyone else got nonsensical names too, but there was no laughing matter. Actually, I can't even remember what my friends were called. The only thing that registered was that all of them were pretty awkward. I was too stunned to catch anything more than that. When Chie called me afterwards, I finally came to my senses. The situation just seems to be more serious than I had imagined earlier. Especially considering that Rise-chan isn't the only one that we haven't been able to get a hold of.
Early.
Good morning, Chie. I couldn't stop thinking about things, so I wrapped up my shift at the inn early and came here.
Just as my thoughts were getting gloomy again, Chie's cheerful voice is there to snap me out of my funk. I look up to see my best friend Chie waving at me. Yeah, I shouldn't keep dwelling on these bad thoughts. It'll all be okay. I'm sure we'll be able to handle this. I reassure myself and show Chie what I brought.
I actually made a boxed lunch for everyone. Let's eat it together later.
Wow, a boxed lunch?
I've never seen one of those in my life. Chie just only eats takeaways. Just rice bowls.
You made it?
I shrug and give a wry
Don't
smile
worry,
at
I made
Chie's
sure
reaction.
to taste test it first, so it won't be like last year. I think.
Well, you've got a point. We don't want people to keep calling us poison chefs, do we? Ooh, that does smell really good. Oh man, I can't wait to try it.
Hearing Chie's delighted voice even makes me happy. I wonder if everyone will be excited about my food as Chie is. Just as I'm thinking about how to bring it up to everyone, I hear a
Hey
familiar
there, sorry I'm late.
cheerful
I
voice
ran
from
into this guy
behind.
at the elevator.
Good to see you guys again.
Welcome back! We missed you!
I think the dialogue's
Honor's
different.
finally here! You're looking well.
I can't remember if the dialogue's different. But
Welcome back. Should we...
look at him, he's great. Yosuke, and you. Yusuke. From Persona 5. It's their ship name, right? That should be their ship name if it isn't. Chie bounds off, happy as can be, but I'm a little lost in my emotions. I wonder how much you knows about what happened yesterday. Yosuke is the first to notice what I'm getting at and casually transitions into the subject.
Oh, he already knows about the Midnight Channel thing. He's actually the one who called me up about it.
Oh, I see. This has turned into a pretty thrown-together reunion, hasn't it? But I'm glad you came.
Yu smiles at my words. His kind smile and calm demeanor. Yu hasn't changed at all. I'm happy, but there's definitely a sadder side to this reunion. I wish this could just be a fun gathering, with us all reuniting like normal people. My thoughts are interrupted by an exaggerated cough. It's Yosuke. Apparently he was waiting for us all to sit down. After grabbing our attention,
Well, it
Yosuke
sucks
begins
that we
to
can't
speak.
hang out more before jumping into another mystery, but to celebrate our partner's return, I hereby reinstate the investigation team in response to the Midnight Channel going back on the air last night.
Oh, the team is back! Just hearing that name again gets me all fired up. Yeah, let's do this!
I don't think
Yeah.
the applause is necessary.
Very exciting. Yosuke sarcastically teases us for applauding, but after glancing around at everyone, I'm sure we all felt that it was appropriate. I mean, there's no reason for any of us to turn that down. We have friends missing and there's something causing trouble. Of course, we're going to help out and get to the bottom of this. After confirming that everyone's on board, Yosuke continues on. Our reunion is now a full-fledged tactical meeting of the investigation team.
I mean, this is no laughing matter. No one's heard from Teddy, Kanji, or Rise. Just those three, right?
Yeah. Oh, I got a hold of Naoto-kun, but I didn't tell her about this stuff. She told me she couldn't make it today because of her job, so I didn't want to worry her. She seemed pretty bummed that she couldn't be here too.
That's three of our friends who are mysteriously absent. Hearing it from Chie was one thing, but talking about it in a meeting like this and not seeing faces that should be here makes it all hit home. Even though there's no need to worry about Naoto-kun, what could be so important that she can't be here? Since Naotone is... Naotone? Naotone. Yes, that is her name. Since Naoto is such a skilled detective, it would be much more reassuring if she was here, but bringing that up to the group won't help now. I need to focus on what all of us who are here can do.
One thing's been bothering me. The picture on the TV was very clear last night.
Yeah. Going by the pattern from last year, it wouldn't be that clear until after the victim entered the TV.
Hey, isn't this the first time a big group of people was shown together? Plus, we're still here. Why us anyway? And what's up with those insulting descriptions?
I can understand Chie's anger. From what she told me, she tried talking to some girls who were chatting about the Midnight Channel, but they ran away from her. Probably. No. Definitely because they saw the Midnight Channel. I hated hearing the whispers of scoring Princess under people's breaths after the Midnight Channel aired last year, so I can empathize with Chie's feelings. But I feel a little better about it this time. Back then I didn't see the broadcast for myself, so I didn't know what I looked like. Of course, I still hate that I was on it again, and
what bothers
it's
me
still
most
really
is Teddy.
embarrassing.
He was acting like the host of that show.
Yeah, and we can't find him.
This smells fishy. Then again, I doubt he would play a prank like this for no reason.
I guess we'll just have to go inside the TV and find out what's going on.
Yosuke has a point. In order to investigate the reappearance of the Midnight Channel, it would be fastest to just go inside the TV.
Won't we be stuck in there without Teddy to give us an exit?
Exactly. We can enter TV, it's because we are Persona users. Without Teddy preparing a TV inside the TV world for us to exit through, we'd be trapped there. Yosuke laughs proudly in response to our
not
shared
so.
worry.
I've had Teddy keep the exit TV out on that side.
Look at you, all prepared.
I mean, think about it. What if we were half asleep and fell into a TV when Teddy wasn't over there? Isn't that a scary thought?
Like anyone would be that clumsy.
Anyway, it sounds like it's safe for us to go investigate then.
Yeah, there's no doubt that something's going on in there. Is everyone ready?
I'm ready. Chad Narukami.
We're all good to go. To tell the
I'm
truth,
ready.
I had a hunch that this was going to happen.
Did you? Everyone nods at Yosuke-kun's words. Oh, I forgot to mention the food I made. What should I do? Should I bring it off after we go inside the TV? Well, we're in the middle of a serious situation now, so it's definitely not the time for a box lunch. I'll bring it up afterwards. We'll eat a great meal together after the case has been solved. It'll be the perfect motivation for us to solve the case. As I work up my resolve, Chie
Yukiko,
suddenly
it'll
taps my
be
forehead.
alright. You don't need to scrunch up your face.
Was I doing that?
Yeah, you're gonna give yourself wrinkles.
I'll be more careful.
Don't worry, things are different from the way they were last year. We're old pros at this.
Yeah, we're veterans, like in Vietnam. You know, I've been getting Shadow World flashbacks. Chie knows that I'm apprehensive, so she's trying to make me smile. But she's right, I shouldn't get myself too worked up. I smiled in response to my best friend's thoughtfulness. And then we were off, following you and Yosuke. Here we go.
It's a holiday, so the store's full of people.
I feel like things are picking up around town.
It's time to go. Hello. All the models are on sale right now.
You know, it's been a while since last time.
I'm a little
Catwoman
nervous.
is one of the social links.
Whoa, wait! There are still people in this aisle!
Hey, get ready! The customers are going away! Uh-huh.
Let's do it, boys.
Let's go!
It's so weird. That sound as well.
Isn't this different from usual? Oh no! What do we do?
What can we do? We can't stop now!
Yes, please. Do I have 6 for the whole of them? Alright, we'll have to place a bookmark here. I'll have to get rid of someone at some point. I'll stop soon anyway. It's been nearly 40 minutes. Should I stop now? Oh, I see where we are. That's cool. Alright, we'll stop now. I've saved my progress. When do I get to see the Persona 3 characters properly? I've only seen 2 of them. When do I see Koromaru? That's who I want to see. The dog. A dog who can use a persona. That's not weird at all. Alright. I will come off now. And I might stream... What time is it? It's 9 o'clock. I'm streaming for nearly 40 minutes. I'll end this here and then I'll go on Origins for a bit and just stream some Assassin's Creed. I might do that. Alright.